Hello everyone, so this is a bit of an odd one for me. Welcome to a YUGIOH vlog style thing. So I've been invited to the KONAMI Community Day in Windsor, and as a result I'm about to head off. Took some time off work so that I can get this sorted, and I'm going to see what kind of interesting interactions they have for us in store. Not quite sure what's going on, but we'll surely find out within the next few hours. So just to take a quick look at all the things I'm bringing with me. Here's my trusty Amazon Basics rucksack with everything that you could possibly need inside. So spare batteries, tripod, deck box, playmat. I figure that's everything that anyone needs, right? If you're playing card games, you don't need anything extra. So hopefully this will all work out fine. I am taking the same deck that I took to the Brotherhood Regional, the Yazzie Turbo, because it's kind of the best of the terrible decks that exist, as far as I can tell. So we'll see just what happens. So KONAMI Europe is actually based in Windsor, which is a nice little sort of quiet town focused largely on the sort of tourist aspect of Windsor Castle being there. When you go up to the office, it's a little bit imposing seeing that KONAMI sign on the door, but heading straight in, all of the people there were very welcoming and very happy to have us all there. You can see KONAMI takes the top spot here at the event, and this is the room we were introduced into. You can see some of the other influencers here alongside the KONAMI staff who helped us out. And great to have all of this Yu-Gi-Oh! Focused merchandise reminding us why we're here. And also there's so much variety, so much potential in the different products that they have available at the moment. They had some very cool playmats and a sort of dueling area set up for us. So we could get a chance to try out some just games between us, plus some speed duels as well. You can see here we have a playmat, judge playmat from 2018, signed by a whole bunch of the team, and set up with a PS4 there, because of course KONAMI helped to work on Pro Evolution Soccer as well, so that was available throughout the day if we wanted to. They gave us a great spread of food as well. It's actually very nice, good quality food. And we got some time to take part in some speed duels. I took on the Pegasus deck, and if you've been following my Facebook page, you'll know that I did appallingly badly, actually going 0-4 throughout. So here's some footage of people playing a little bit better than myself. You can see Gravekeepers versus Joey's deck here, so Mashizu versus Joey. But even beyond the event itself, the people at KONAMI were excessively generous with what they did for us. Not only are they reaching out to us and getting in contact with us, they also gave us a ton of stuff. So I'm just going to go through some of the items that they gave to us and show them off for you. So first off, we have the necessary speed duel life point checker. You can see very rapidly my life points headed to 0. And alongside that we have a speed duel playmat. So this is a 3x2 playmat plus your extra like field zone, extra deck zone, etc. There are actually extra deck monsters, although I don't believe I had any within my Toon deck. There are a few that can actually be summoned within this format already, but they just go into the main monster zones. There's no extra deck extra monster zones here. See lovely Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon on the playmat. And alongside that we have a speed duel lanyard, which has some nice sort of Yu-Gi-Oh! Style artwork. A speed duel there in bright, vibrant colours, and then on the other side, of course, who's going to be developing speed duel? None other than Mr. Kaiba himself, Seto there, sported on the lanyard. So then after that, they also gave us a special edition set and one copy of the Soul Burner structure deck. So I got the Saiho box, which is fantastic. So you get 3 booster packs within here, plus one of 2 super rare variant promo cards from 2 different bits. So one's an upcoming release and one's a previous release. Of course, Saiho's been out for a little while now, so none of it's entirely new, but it's a phenomenal set with Dangers, with Crusaders. There's so much great stuff within here. The promo, you can see I got Eternal Galaxy and the number 38, and then of all of the things to get from the pack, I managed to get a Borrelsword Dragon out of this one. So a very, very Good pack to have got. Then there's the Soul Burner Structure deck. This is introducing the Salamangrates in a competitive form to the TCG. So definitely get hyped about this one. This is going to be massive in terms of the next couple of months as we see the meta evolve, and potentially Salamangrates coming out and doing some serious damage as a very consistent deck with an engine that plays off very few cards, and as a result they can play a lot of hand traps as well. So it's pretty important that you pick up these as soon as possible if you're interested in playing the deck. I know there's kind of a shortfall at the moment because there's been so much demand for this deck, and you can see it comes with a beautiful playmat there featuring a bunch of the Link monsters on it too. So beyond that, they also gave us this lovely little bag for Speed Duel with Kaiba featured on one side and the Konami and Yu-Gi-Oh logos there, and on the other side we of course have Yami or Atem, however you prefer to call him. And then within the bag, what mysteries await? Well, first off we have a very nice looking Speed Duel mug. So all the Speed Duel merch coming out here. They're very excited about this product, and you can absolutely see why. It's just phenomenal for getting newer players into the game, because in its core, it's the essentials of Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, it doesn't go beyond anything that's needed in order to play the game in an interesting format, and very quickly as well. You can play your matches rapidly and get through them without having to have used tons of time on a single turn. And so inside the mug was also this Konami official pen with a nice little touchscreen nib on one end and a normal just sort of biro-y end at the other side. And then if you've got a pen, you need to be able to write on something. So they also chucked in this very nice looking Yu-Gi-Oh! Just notebook. So another way to keep track of life points, or just to come up with some ideas for future videos. I think that's what I'll be focusing on, the strategic goals of the channel moving forward, and how we can better represent Konami and give them the right presentation, because I think this is a company that really wants to invest in its community, and they really see themselves as a company that needs a strong community in order to keep going forward. You know, they need all of the players to keep going, and we need them in order to keep on playing this awesome game. So then after that, they also gave us this Seto Kaiba, very special, very nice looking pop toy, pop animation, number 388 here, and you can see the other options that you can get on the back. So there's a Yugi one, there's a Blue Eyes, and a Dark Magician Girl too. So a nice little big head anime figure there. Just take a quick look at all the sides. Remember, don't open it if you're a sad onion. And let's just open this up, because this is no ordinary pop toy. This is something a little special. So inside of the pop toys that we all received as part of the community day, they also featured the very rare Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2018 Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon, or at least that's what I believe is in the pack. I'm not quite in the state where I think I can open it, because I want to keep it pristine and sealed, but this was given out as the prize for the 20th anniversary celebration World Championship 2018 events that ran over the summer, alongside of the main event. And then here's another look at the toy, just holding out the card layer. Well, I suppose it's not really a toy, you can't play with it, but a figure here of Seto Kaiba striking in action and preparing to summon out a Blue Eyes White Dragon, I imagine. Or perhaps he's just flipping a Crush Card Virus and just holding out his hand there in order to annihilate his opponent. So that is everything that we received. It was a wonderful event to attend. Great to be able to hang out with the other influencers and get a real feel for what they're going for as Konami pushes forward, especially Konami Europe, and what they want to do really, and how they want to interact with the community. Probably one of the biggest things that I actually got from this whole event was just how much the people at Konami Europe really care about the community and the game. They absolutely love playing it, they love everything about it, and they're always really excited actually about just the way that the game works and how the community feels about it all. And I guess this is something that you don't normally get when you're not really in contact with the people. You know, you just think of Konami as this disembodied entity that sits far away from us and makes all these decisions, when really it's run by these people who do a great deal for us and they actually do care about us. And that's certainly something that we've seen in recent ban lists and the way that they interact with us at different events. So it's great to have that touch point there and to be able to experience it firsthand. So moving forward with the channel, I do want to try and open this up. I want to have your influence on me so that I can help to get my opinions across to them as well. So if there's anything that you think that they should consider or that you would like to see from them in the future, definitely let me know and I'll be a point of contact between you guys and the people in charge of the game that we all love to play. As always, thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments or suggestions that you would like to make, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below and I'll get to them as soon as I can. And I'm looking forward to the future of the channel. It's going to be pretty interesting. I'll see you guys in the next one.